The unions have been aware of the government's position from a long time ago. Remember that these negotiations have been happening over the course of 4 years, in fact, and that is why we're so insistent on finishing them now. And they required ministerial intervention, and the Prime Minister and the Cabinet asked the 3 ministers to intervene. But when we intervened, in fact, we found the position, what the official side had been saying at that time is that this matter should be taken off the table. We put it back on the table after we agreed on signing the partial agreement because the unions complained at the time that they were not given a proper explanation, given a chance to participate in coming up with that decision, and that the process was not fair to them, and that is why we put it back on the table. Subsequent to that, then, discussions have been ongoing. The financial secretary of the country has presented figures to show and prove, in fact, that the government is really not at this time in a position to accommodate that request. And of course, heavily weighing on all of this was the whole super bond issue. And I think this is also a reason why the matter is flaring up in the way it is flaring up now, because it is believed that because the Prime Minister has announced this kind of ease, if you will, that will come from the super bond, that it is now viewed by people in this country, in particular the unions, that and I believe it is a false view, that the government is now in a position to do this. And the truth is that the figures as presented by our financial secretary, which I'll tell you is disputed by the unions, will show that there is still going to be a significant hole in the budget that the government needs to fill, and that it would be irresponsible of a government, this party or any other party, to take on that kind of challenge at this time when we know that we're just trying to fix the situation and make it a little bit better.